Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and today I am bringing you a quick look through Mosaic Crochet Workshop by Esme Crick. Now, this book I actually got free when I subscribed to INSET Crochet. Okay, so if you don't plan to subscribe to INSET Crochet but you like this book, let's turn it over and see how much it's going to cost you. If you are in the UK, you are looking at around $15.99. If you are in the US, you are looking at $22.99. Okay, there are also a couple of other books that you can get within the same series, which is a Modern Crochet Bible and Corner to Corner Crochet. Now these are printed by David and Childs. Okay, so let's have a read on the back, shall we? It says Mosaic Crochet is a cutting edge technology that allows you to work two colour patterns without having to change yarns in one row. Simply skip stitches in one row to connect them by filling it in with the alternative colour 2 rows later. This produces incredible and modern geometric patterns that look amazing as throws, afghans, pillows, rugs, bags and more. In this glorious celebration of colour and yarn, Esme Crick of Red Sparrow Crochet shows you how to make 12 statement throws and a further 12 spin-off designs for smaller projects, showing how using alternative yarn colours with the same pattern can create completely different results. With a full step-by-step guide on mosaic stitches, charts for all of the mosaic crochet patterns, and 24 projects to make with full written patterns. This stylish modern crochet book will change the way you approach crochet colour work forever and give you a wealth of beautiful throws and accessories for your home. So let's crack this binding and get in and see what we got. Ooh. Let's move the book over a little. There we go. Okay, so we have of course got, oh, a page I skipped. We've got our contents page labelling all the different blankets and projects within the book. Then our introduction. That's quite a cool idea, isn't it? Okay, and then understanding a mosaic crochet, and they've set it out as an easy, intermediate and advanced pattern. So if you look through the book as we go along, we will see one ball of yarn, 2 or 3, and that will depict whether I'd be able to do it or not. I'm looking for the easy ones. Right, then there is of course the information and explaining how they write up the patterns. Different materials and tools. Also changing the gauges from metric to US and also to UK and Canadian size, because yeah, no crochet hook is ever the same. Right, then we have our abbreviations and repeat section that explains all of the stitches and some beautiful pictures here. And more information. And here are the project designs. So we've got one that looks a bit like a Christmas tree up there. Okay, and then of course the yes that I saw earlier. Now the first one up is the party block throw. It explains exactly what yarns were used and how much of each that they used, what hook size you need, and then of course your pattern multiples, your tension gauge, and the finished size of the blanket. Right, I am going to have to start skipping pages now because the last thing I want to do is show you the pattern. Okay, so here we go. There is what it would look like laid out, and they're also saying here about trying different colorways and showing you a different alternative. Now, using the same pattern, they're also saying that you could make yourself a teapot cozy. I don't drink tea, so it's not something I would make personally, but it's still a nice idea, isn't it? Then you've got the Tartantastic throw. Yeah, that was made as a complete and utter tongue twister. But that is in different shades of purples and pinks. And again, this is actually done by the Sheepy's Chunky Monkey yarn. Okay, I've not had my hands on any of that yet. Right, so there we go again. That is it laid out and with a different set of colouring. To the next one. What we got? They have decided that you can also do this pattern, or part of this pattern, as little cup holders. Right, the next one is the bumblebee throw, and that is your diamond motif. Okay, and you have of course the imagery on the page that I've skipped, along with the written pattern here and an alternative colour choice as well. And then they've moved it over and shown you how you can create a cushion using the same stitch work. Oh, naughty Poppy. Right, the next one up is the diamonds throw. And there it is there laid out for you. And again, another sample of what it could look like using different yarns. Okay, and next one is Cool as Flock throw. Oh, they were cheeky with the name on that one. I nearly got caught. Okay. And again, here it is laid out and a different option for colourways. And then of course they are showing you how you can do a matching cushion, or a matching not matching cushions as they call it, because they reversed the colours between the two. Alright, the next one up is the Misty Mountains throw. Okay, it's just diamonds basically, and they've alternated on the halfway point by the looks of it and swapped the colours around. Very clever way of thinking. Okay, and then here is the another idea where you can go monochrome but throw in a couple of rows of colour as well. The project extra that they have got is a handy little clutch bag. Okay, then the next one out is the floating points throw. There it is, of course, laid out, and there is another option for colour, or to add colour into this one I should say. And then they are saying why not try it out as a scarf pattern. So there is the instructions on how to do it as a scarf. The next one up is the sunspot throw. Is it me, or does that look like the one before, but a larger spot? Okay, so again they have the charts and the instructions on how to do it. and then a different colourway option there. And they've also thrown in a fancy footstool. Right, the next one up is the How Cow Throw. That's the one that I said reminded me of a tree. Okay, and that is it fully worked up. And here is an alternative for the colourway. And they have decided to have a go at making a runner with this one. So you've got the leafy table runner. That's actually quite nice. Alright, the next one is Into the Trees Throw. Okay, and that is how that one looks. And then of course they've got the section that is playing around with ombre colour as one of your colour options. And a little evergreen vase cover. The next one up is the Dutch House Throw. There it is complete, and there it is if you try a different background colour. I don't know, for me I would want to run 3 colours. I would want the windows to be a bright vivid yellow. Yum, overthinking it again, gang. Right, we've got the neon street wall hanging using the same stitchwork and the same codes as the blanket. And they also show you how to add it onto a doweling rod. Okay, then the next one up is the Yes Throw. That could be quite dangerous. Right, and here it is, of course, made up, and this is a different stitch colour idea for you. They've turned that into the Rebel, a rainbow tote, over on this page here. And here is a closer look at the stitchwork. Right, and they also go into how to assemble the bag and everything, and here is the basic crochet stitches section. They've put that in at the end this time. Okay, and you've also got tips and tricks on how to make pom-poms. A little bit more about the author and her gorgeous cat. Oh my gosh, that cat looks so much like Pippi. Right, sorry. And then a beautiful thank you from the writer of the book and everybody else on the team. Then we have our index at the end. And that's that. That's the end of this book. So, what do you think? Pop your comments in the description box down below. This isn't actually something that I have tackled yet, but when I do, I think I'm not quite at the point where I'd be able to do it from a book. I would have to pop over to one of my gorgeous friends, Courtney at Fiberfox Studios. She's got some beautiful videos out at the moment for Mosaic Crochet as well. So if you are more of a visual learner over reading it out of a pattern book like me, then I would pop over there first and have a look at her patterns. I will pop a link in the up here and of course in the description box down below. But if you are somebody that likes to make it following a pattern from a book, then I think this book would be pretty good. It seems to have everything and all the details that you need to do it. I just haven't had a go yet, so I really don't know. If you have made something from this book, give it a shout out, pop a comment in the description box down below, and tell me what you made and how easy did you find it to follow the written book pattern. Right, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon. If you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody.